Alright, leg day. Fucking leg day. Fucking leg day. It's a good way to start the video out, isn't it? Fucking leg day. Week 9, day 6. This week has gone by so damn fast. What the hell is that? The notification. What was that notification? Okay. I brought down one of my old chintzy chargers that I bought for like a 5-pack for $6. Instead of bringing down my good one because I got tired of carrying it up and downstairs. Which I carry everything else up downstairs, but I don't know, that's just annoying. It's one of those flat chargers, kind of like this one. This that I don't know if we can see it. It's a flat charger, so you kind of got to roll it up like. It's long. It's like a 6 foot long. It's gonna roll it up, take it upstairs, unroll it, but yeah. Even though I take this phone, that phone, camera, and my clipboard all back upstairs. It's not like it's one extra thing to carry. Everything else has a dedicated charger. Like the camcorder has a charger that's just down here. These two phones have a charger. Bluetooth speaker is a charger. Obviously, the other stuff's just plugged into the wall. But even with 100%. On my regular phone, my everyday phone, my phone, I can do a 2-hour workout or so, without that actually dying. But it gets down like 20%, and then I gotta sit there and wait for it to charge back up. And if I happen to get a Instacart order, I know it's going to take a little bit of time, but that kills the battery. That kills the battery faster than doing it live, which is kind of weird. Using that Instacart app, jumping back and forth, scanning things, doing. I guess it makes sense to do a lot more just recording. But I need to have as much charge as possible. I have a battery pack in the car, but it's obnoxious. I have a short cable that's can't even be 3 feet, but it will sit in my pocket. But yeah, anyway, I'd like to have it charged before I go to work just to make sure it's completely charged. So I don't have issues with anything. So I did however buy another charger cable for that one to keep down here. So I don't keep worried about making sure I bring the other one down and making sure that's fully charged before I come down here, which it should be, because I usually go to bed and pull right out the charger, but then I sit around and do shit for a little bit. I like playing my phone. I can do the thing. Trying to organize my comic book list on a website called Go Collect. It's a pretty nifty little site. I have all my comics in an Excel spreadsheet. Of course, I have all my comics in an Excel spreadsheet. And this is an Excel spreadsheet. However, this is a website dedicated to it, and I can actually take pictures of it. However, there are some that aren't in there, which is weird. And again, you have the ones like the oddball stuff that you buy at Comic-Cons, from local artists, so that wouldn't be in there. Sometimes the variants are labeled wrong. Sometimes they're not all like. There's certain ones where the newsstand edition, if you know comic books, I'm talking about. If you don't know what comic books are, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Newsstand editions are typically a little more valuable than the direct edition. A newsstand edition will usually have a barcode on the front. Those are the ones you buy at the newsstand or the comic book stores. The direct editions are the ones that people buy directly through the mail, and they have to ship it to them themselves. So they do make different ones. So the newsstands are usually more valuable because they're usually in rare quantities. Because after they get sold out, they usually don't buy more unless they get special requests for it. Like I got a couple special requests in for a couple newer ones that are part of a series that I missed. So I think I got all my comics, all the new stuff put into my Excel spreadsheet, and I'm kind of working on putting them, because I can take pictures and make sure I have the right one, because like I said, sometimes the newsstand edition isn't in there, and I have the newsstand edition. Sometimes the fourth, fifth, second, third, fourth printing aren't in there if it's a popular one, and that's what I have. So I like to have the Excel spreadsheet and that as well. So I was working on that. Since nothing was going on yesterday from the time I got done here until the time it's about 5:30 when I finally decided to leave for work. Leave to go work, I guess you could say. It was dead. I had Instacart on, I had Uber Eats on, I had Grubhub on, and they were going off so fucking randomly. Like, it was ridiculous. DoorDash kept going off, but they were like, literally, I'm not exaggerating, maybe a little exaggerating, but I'm going to say at least, this probably isn't exaggerating, at least half the orders would have cost me the amount in gas that I would have made off those orders. So, I'm not going to go work and break even. You know, definitely not going to work and pay to work. So that's the downside of doing this job too, though. You know, and having a normal vehicle, and it's fucking gas prices going insane. Unfortunately, you got to be a lot more picky about what you take, and it sucks for the customer. But again, I can't risk not making money hoping somebody's going to tip afterwards. Again, I'm not going to tell you should tip before, you should tip afterwards. I will tell you should tip your driver. If you're going to use a service, you're going to go to a restaurant, go anywhere where tipping is customary, you should always tip. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of the 20% tipping scale. It's a good estimate for what you're doing, but one of the examples I like to always give is that there's two of you out for your 1-year anniversary. You go to, say, I'm not going to go super expensive. You got something like Red Lobster, okay? You both get a filet and lobster tail. You both get a glass of wine from the bar. You don't ask for more bread. There's no appetite, but you spent $100-some, and your waitress was at your table. Like, she greeted you, she brought your drinks, she brought your food, she came by, everything okay? And then she leaves, and then she comes back at the end. Anything else I can get for you? No, we're good. Hands you your check and leaves. She did all about 5 minutes worth of work at your table. Now, granted, your table was taking up one of her tables for that hour. You were utilizing her space to make money for an hour. Okay, but she didn't do a lot of work to take care of you. Okay, now you spent $100. Does she deserve $20 for that hour? Yeah, of course she does. But she has three other tables, maybe 4 other tables. It's a busy night. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve the $20, but let's just say there for a half hour max. You get your food, eat it, and you leave because you got a movie to go see afterwards. So you're there a half hour. Okay, you spent $100 between the two of you. That's 20%. That's a 20% tip. She's made $20 in a half hour, and great. That is fine, perfectly fine. However, my second example is going to be Red Lobster again. No, not Red Lobster. Let's just go Joe Schmo's down the street, who has an all-you-can-eat deal going on. Now, granted, this all-you-can-eat deal is not a buffet. This all-you-can-eat deal has to be cooked back at the thing, in the kitchen, and the server has to bring it to you. every time. Can I get some more? Sure. Can I get some more? Sure. Okay. You get free, free everything. So there's 2 of you there. I don't know, fuck it. Let's say it's Red Lobster, make it easier. Red Lobster, all you can eat snow crab legs, because they do that, right? There's 2 of you there. You get there at 4:30. You sit down. You order soft drinks. Get your bread. You order your all-you-can-eat crab legs. By the time your bread comes out, you've already drank your first glass of pop. She has to go back and get more pop. By the time she comes back, you guys ate the bread. Now you want more bread while you're waiting for your food. You get an appetizer. Then you guys get the all-you-can-eat crab legs, and then she's running back and forth, bringing you guys crab legs for the next 2 hours. And then you get dessert. All the while, she's refilling your drinks every 20 minutes or so. She just ran her ass off for 2 hours. Your bill is also going to be $100. Now, she ran her ass off for 2 hours for that same $20. She just made in a half hour off of 2 other people. She didn't make out on this one. She made out in the first one. She didn't even do good. She averaged $10 an hour off you guys. That's why the 20% thing isn't always good. And if you use that to just your delivery driver, well, I tipped 20%. Okay, you ordered a value meal from McDonald's and you live 5 miles away. And I had to sit in the drive-thru for 25 minutes for your value meal. Your 20% on a total of $10 is $2. The way you should tip on deliveries, again, I'm not telling you what you should do and how you should do it. I'm just giving you a better option, better idea of how it should go. 20%, I don't give a shit, honestly. I don't give a rat's ass if I'm going to Red Lobster and I'm picking up $150 worth of lobster tails and crab legs, or I'm going to McDonald's and I got 3 value meals in this hand. I've got 1 fucking bag. I don't give a shit how much you spent. Now, do I think this little asinine that you spent $150 in crab legs and you tipped $2? This costs $20 and you tip $2. I don't say asinine, but it's more of a dick move, you know. But still, again, you live 2 miles away from the restaurant. I don't give a shit. This costs $150. You tip me $5. I don't care. I don't care what the food costs. I just need to make sure my time is worth, or the money is worth my time and my gas. That's all that matters. Now, the size of the order is different. You know, a couple things in this bag here at an expensive restaurant is going to cost $100, but you can get $100 worth of pizza at Little Caesars. Not the same thing. 1 to 2 bags over here. What are those? $5? $5 each. That's 20 pieces. The size of the order matters. The size of the order, the distance, and the busyness of the restaurant. So if you know it's a Friday night during the dinner rush, okay. If you know it's Friday afternoon during rush hour traffic, you know, especially Friday afternoon, people trying to leave. If you know you're ordering off a street where there's a bunch of restaurants and a whole bunch of, let's just say tourist attraction type shit, you know, where it's hard to get to. In my area, we don't have that, but we do have Front Street in Cuyahoga Falls that on the weekends is shut down half the time for people walking around and doing shit. Well, there's a few popular little places on there. There's an ice cream shop, there's a popcorn place, there's a candy place. There's a couple restaurants over here, 2 or 3 restaurants over there. It's already bad enough to park over there in the first place. Now I got to park all the way around the corner, walk up all the way up there, come all back, walk up the hill back over to the parking deck and get in your car for a total of $3. Total. Not saying, I'm just saying total $3-4. Not saying your tip. I'm just saying total. So there's different factors. There are always different factors, you know. Like I have, again, I mentioned my aunts. They will give you their shirt off their back, okay, if you ask them to. They will do anything for anybody, but when it's time for them to be served, watch out. You know, it's miss, 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 miss. And then I'm just like, Jesus. And then they will complain on a Saturday night during the dinner rush that the food took just too long. I'm like, the food came out in like less than 20 minutes. Well, it should be out sooner. Look at the restaurant. Every table is full. I'm like, come on. And this is before COVID. I'm just saying, it's just like, you know, before everybody was like short staffed. So it's like, don't be that person. So I told them too. I'm like, if you're coming, you're going to be nice to the waitstaff. She's like, what do you mean? You're not going to snap your fingers. You're not going to get lippy with them. They didn't do anything to you. And they're like, okay. So, and she leaned over one day. I remember one of my two aunts leaned over to my mom. It was my daughter's birthday. She goes, only tip her 10%. The food took too long. I said, how is that her fault in the first place? No, you're not going to give her only 10%. Because I was paying for me and my kids, and everybody else was paying for themselves. We're all adults. They can all pay for their own shit. I will pay for the birthday person and my kids. Everybody else can pay for themselves. And that was my daughter's birthday, so that counted. But they're going through their bills. I'm like, one, we have separate checks on a Saturday. There's a party of 6, which isn't huge, but still, there's 6 of us. I'm like, you're not going to only tip 10%. I'm like, well, the service was slow. I'm like, the kitchen was busy. It wasn't slow. She did a great job. Was your drink ever not full? Well, no. Okay. Did she take all the dishes off the plate? Those are my 2 biggest things right there, by the way. Pre-bussing your tables and keeping the drinks filled. You do those 2 things and you don't have an attitude, you're getting a super good tip. Those are the only things I care about. Be friendly. Don't bother me too much, unless you're pretty. You can come over and bother me all you want. But don't bother me too much. Don't come over in every 5 seconds. I don't want your manager to come to my table and stand there. Hey, how's everything going? Good. How you enjoying your steak there? How you enjoying your spaghetti there? How you enjoy? Shut the fuck up and go away. I don't care if the manager walks by. Hey, how's everything doing? Server treat you good? Great, perfect, thanks. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Leave my table. That's how a manager visit should go. Period. Nothing more. Nothing more than that. The server that I've had some rapport with, you can come over and you can check on me every so often when I'm eating. I don't care if my mouth full. Sure. But don't stay there. Don't stay and hang around for a while unless, you know, we actually have that type of relationship, you know. And since I know most of the wait staff at a lot of these restaurants, and I walk in and they want to come in and chit chat, I don't give a shit. You know, that's fine. Come over. But if I'm just some random guy in a restaurant, don't fucking hang around my table. Don't sit down at my table either. Remember that used to be a thing? Who's my age? Remember that like 10, 20 years ago? They tried to make it super casual and had the server sit down with you to take your order. I'm like, I'm sorry, are we feeding you too? Well, no, get up. You're in my personal space. You know, you're a server, you're not my friend. Get up. Now again, if I know you and you've been cool, I've been there a billion times, I don't give a rat's ass if you come down and you pop a squat for a second, pull up a chair in front here and just take my order that way. I don't care. But I'm glad that kind of went away. And I'm glad those in-depth manager visits went away. But yeah, but like I said, you walk up, hi, I'm Christine, I'll be your server today, what can I get you drinks? You know, okay, cool, come back with my drinks. All right, everybody ready to order? Sure, no problem, got it, cool, great, come back, bring the food. How's everything going? Is it good? Everything tastes great? Great. Can I get you a refill? Get your refill? Let me get this plate out of your way here. Go. That's it. That's all you gotta fucking do. That's it. Do that, and you're good. I don't know why I'm going on such a rant about it. But those are the two things a server needs to make sure they do is, one, make sure the food comes out, obviously. You know, I know we have food runners, but when that food gets to the table, you should know the food's at the table, and you should be checking on us within a minute or two to make sure we have everything. Because the food runner doesn't fucking know. He doesn't have the order written down. He has a ticket to look at. Who had this? Who had this? I hate food runners, by the way. I'd rather the food come out to the table than sit in the window getting cold, but I hate food runners. I don't like that concept. Because, you know, Sarah knows who ordered what. And will know if that's wrong when they bring it out. But, oh wait, you said no pickles on your burger. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. You know, get, you know, Billy's gonna just, yep, okay. I said no pickles. I'm like, oh, this, okay. And then it gets awkward. I'll get your server for you. Instead of just taking it back and fixing it. Or they forget something, they don't fucking know. Sarah brings it out. Oh, I'm sorry. They forgot your baked potato. I'll be right back. Or in my mom's case, like half the time, they forgot your steak. I'm sorry. Let me make sure that gets taken care of. Because some people don't like to speak up. Like my mom. She's expecting it to come out in a few minutes and won't say anything. Pick up to the next run. So, but yeah, anyway, the server should be out there. The server should be at the table a couple minutes, like within 2 minutes of that food being there. And then from then on out, pre-bust the fucking table. Take all the dirty, shitty, fucking empty plates and glasses off the table. If you refill drinks at your restaurant, your process is to bring a new cup every time, that is perfectly fine. And if I'm not done with the first one, I would rather you do it that way anyway, because I'm thirsty, I don't want you taking my cup, and I'm like, I have nothing to drink now for the next 2 minutes while you're 2-3 minutes while you're gone, you know. I'd rather you bring new ones, but when you come back and drop off the new one, it really doesn't matter if I'm not done with the other one. You can take it, because that time it's watered down anyway, you know. I'm like, let me get that out of your way. I should not, at the end of my meal, have 16 plates all piled up. I should have a glass for each person and 1 plate for each person and the silverware that goes with it. That's it. Appetizer plates should not be there. If we get dessert, those dinner plates better be gone as soon as everybody's done eating. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's that simple. That's simple. That simple. That simple. Now that I'm done with that rant, I don't want to do leg day. That's why I'm doing this, by the way. I don't like leg day. I don't like doing it. I just know. Just like Wednesday, I'm going to do leg day and all my fucking orders are going to go to like 3rd floor apartments that don't have elevators. Usually it's only 3 floors if there's no elevator, at the minimum. The maximum. The maximum, there's 3 floors if there's no elevator. I believe. I don't think I've ever seen an apartment complex that does not have an elevator that has more than 3 floors. Yeah, that's what it was on Wednesday. I got so many damn apartments, and like almost every one of them was on the 3rd floor with no elevator. Yeah. By the end of the day, I'm like, fuck. Yeah, that was kind of a weird kick to get onto. Starting off to talking about tips, but then again, I guess it all kind of goes back to tips. But anyway, in a restaurant, 20% is a good estimate, basically, for what you should tip. You know, but I don't believe a server should get paid more just because I ordered something more expensive. That plate that you carried out, that filet mignon with the lobster tail, required no additional work or anything else on your part than that plate of chicken tenders. And you going to grab that glass of super expensive wine from the bar is no different than you going to the fountain in the kitchen and getting me a root beer, a soft drink. So I don't like the 20%, but it is a good guide. 90% of the time, most people's bills come out roughly about the same overall. It's going to be somewhere around, nowadays, around $50 for 2 people at an average restaurant. Fancy restaurant, that's different. That's more, that's fine. But again, the family of 4 with the kids screaming, making all the noise, running around, making a huge mess. You got to constantly go over and clean up spills, clean up afterwards. They spent $30 total. They get, what is that, $6? Well, this couple over here spent $150. Sat there quietly, made sure there wasn't a mess, stacked the plates for you at the end of the table, all good to go. All you had to do was take the two plates in the day, wipe off the table, you're done. They spent $150, you made $30 off of that. $6 off of that. Yet they were the ones that required you to do more work. So, again, 20%, it's a good guide, but I don't think it should be, what it is. Granted, shouldn't have to tip, period. We shouldn't have to tip. But that's the custom thing we do. It's kind of old and outdated, but I like it. It seems to work out for me, except for right now when gas prices are fucking everything up, inflation's fucking everything up. Anyway. So yeah, what I was trying to basically say was that for deliveries, like I said, if you live 5 miles away from the restaurant, tip $5. You never know where I'm coming from. I can't guarantee, but if you're 5 miles, tip $1 a mile. Minimum tip like $3. That's the minimum we're all hoping for. There's some asshole drivers. No, I'm not taking any less than a $5 tip. Fuck that. $3 extra is not going to hurt you. I've argued with drivers. I've seen videos. You want your food hot and fresh? $5 tip. Because this is what's going to happen if you don't tip. It's going to sit. It's going to sit. Price is going to keep going up. Price is going to keep going up, and by the time a driver actually accepts it, your food's going to be cold. You want your food hot and fresh? $5 tip. You're getting your food right away. I'm like, you're a dick. The way I see it, minimum $3. Be fine. That's not a lot to ask for a tip. If you're close, if you're far away from the restaurant. Here's the other thing: if you're far away from the restaurant, and the reason why you're ordering from far away isn't just because the restaurant's good, it's because there's nothing around you. You're going to have to remember that I have to drive back to the restaurants, or at least to the closest restaurant strip towards you. But then again, if you're that far out, there's no restaurants near you. I'm going to have to drive. A lot of us have delivery regions. Okay, DoorDash and Grubhub have delivery regions. We have to be within a certain boundary to get orders. DoorDash is small, Grubhub is big. But then again, you could be, here's the edge. Here's the edge. You could be over here, even in Grubhub. But Grubhub goes like this, so you can order from over here, and you're over here. I'm still in the region. But if you're here, here's the end of DoorDash's region. You're over here. Now I could still get a Grubhub order over here. I could get a Uber Eats order over here. But not everybody does multiple apps to do that. So I know you don't know what the regions are. That'd be another good thing too, is let customers do what the regions were. But then again, the services should pay properly for going outside the region. Here's how they should do it. They should pull somebody from the region that you're in to go get the food, and then come back. That way they're still in their region. But here's the reason why they don't do that. I can pay this driver who's in the restaurant region the $5, not the customer, DoorDash, the $5 to drive out there, drop it off. I don't have to pay him after that. I only have to pay him for the delivery, to get to the restaurant and to drop it off. That's all DoorDash has to pay us for. So if DoorDash grabs the person that's over here in this area, he's got to drive over here to pick the restaurant, pick it up, and then drive all the way back. They have to pay the extra to come out here. But then again, what it should do is it should pull the person who's close, the drivers that are closest to the border of the delivery regions to grab it. That way they can come back, drop it off. Either way, if you're grabbing somebody over here in this area to go over here to pick this up, you're still paying for the actual delivery. But being smart is not how they run things. Being shady and but that's everything. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done talking. I'm done wasting time. I'm rambling. Scared everybody off yet? I haven't scared everybody off yet. Got two people still there. About to scare everybody off. Alright, so it's 11 o'clock. Just about. I talk too much, way too fucking much. To people who aren't listening. To nobody. I'm talking to nobody. Nobody's there. At least nobody's paying attention. Leg day. It's leg day. Week 9, day 6. I think I was starting to say that this week has gone by pretty fast, which is kind of cool. But today's workout is warm-up / partly workout is the hip-hop abs, hips, buns, and thighs. I'll get the legs nice and warmed up and ready to go. A little too warmed up. And then we are doing front squats. That's where the bars up here, not back here. Okay. That must have taken a long time because that TV doesn't turn on. Cable kickbacks. This, again, these three that I'm talking about right now, you can do with ankle weights, by the way. You don't need weights, honestly. Depending on your fitness level. You don't have to use a cable machine for it. I like to use a cable machine for it. So anyway, cable kickbacks, leg abductors, leg adductors, swing inward. And then barbell hip raises, and then donkey calf raises. So it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Time-wise, I'm not worried today because it's Saturday. Nothing goes on the first part of the day because everybody's getting yard work done or they're sleeping in before everybody starts ordering shit. At least in my experience, that's what I noticed. So even on busy days, like busy days, it doesn't usually pick up till like the afternoon. You know, I will run very, very low, even when it was like super busy, like during COVID. I would still run low between like 12 and 3, and then it would pick up, and I would start making some real money. So, I got yesterday's video uploaded to YouTube. It's probably done by now, as I've been talking my fucking ass off. I just got to publish it when I get back up there, as long as it wasn't interrupted. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully I remember to lay those last 2 bags of mulch down before I go take my shower. That are in my truck, stinking it up. Okay, let's get this party started. Right? Let's get this party started. The whole time I was talking, I could have said
are y'all ready to go? Come on, dog, let's rock it out. I'm here to make your ass. Chill, tuck, tight, and breathe. By the time you're done, that's all you'll need. Get hip hop ass all day long. Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean G. Welcome to Hip Hop Ass. You know what? This is called Hip, Buns, and Ties, y'all. We're gonna work it out. You know what? So you can look cute in your jeans. Are you ready to go? Let's go. You know what? Step that right. Look, just step. Now look, I got Tanya over here to my left. She's gonna give you beginning modifications for you. Okay? So if you're to look at Tanya, it's good. Just go with her. Are we ready, y'all? Come on. Let's work the core, work the thighs. Here we go. Let's dip it low. Right here. Dip down. Come on, please. Now when you go down, I want you to bend the knees and tighten up your abs here, right? Let's add some arms in here. Push, roll, push, hit. Now when you pull, you really contract your obliques here. So let's go right here. Come on. Move to me. Let's move. Slowly. Remember, tight and low. Push. Go back for more. Come on, push. You got it, y'all. Hit. Come up again. Yeah. You got it. Let's work it out. Move back. Come on. Just move and groove. Stay here. Now cross the arms. Look. I'm crossing and I'm bending at knees and I'm hip-hopping. Work. Come on, groove. Look. I'm tightening down. Pushing down. 8 more. Right here. Go 8 and 7 and 6. Are you good? Are you ready to move? Move to me. Let's go. Move. Hit. Tighten up. Then you leave. Work the quad back now. Push. You good? Hit it. Come on, go. Push up. And back. Come on. Groove. Go back again. You got it. Hit. Yeah. March it out. Right back. Come on. March. All right. Good. Feeling good. Keep the core nice and tight. See? I'm just standing here. Just march it tight. March wide. Right here. March it out. Now, we're going to go into something called a rock. Just lifting your body. Lifting your shoulders. Right and left. Ready? Rock right and left. Go push. Work out. And when your body goes down, tighten up the ass. You would like my breathing exercise. I said, yeah. Go. Now, 4 more like this. Have fun with it, but keep your knees bent. Work. Give me 2 and 2. Like this. Work. Yeah. Come on. Find your own groove. You got it in you. And push. Remember, work your ass. Work the quad. And push. Come on. 4 more. Right here. 4. Let's add some arm torque. Put it up. 2 and 2. Work. Yeah, y'all. Move, y'all. How we doing? Yeah, how we doing? Push it up, 8 more. Remember, when your hands come up, tighten up your ass, push. 4 more, here. You know what? I love to move left into the dance floor. Go, push, work, hit, groove. Come back now, go, hit. Are we good? Come on, move. Now remember, keep the knees slightly bent right here. Push, move back, and go. Here we go, right here, basic bounce center. Come on, together. Now look, I'm doing my basic bounce, tilt up tight, in the back, look. Breathe, everything's working here, come on. We're going into what I call the lower body groove. So we're gonna step out, but keep the knees bent, knees over ankles, ready, step right foot out, right here, groove, 7, 6, hey, bring it together, groove, come on. Now, when you come together, squeeze the inner thigh, say, that left out, push, stay down, work, yeah, bring it together, come on, hit, you can groove how you want, at your arms in, when we go down from the shoulders, go 8, hit, go, push, and just move it here. Groove out, how we doing, y'all? Hit, go down again, come on, push. Come on, all in the core, all in the quad, step up, right. Now, do it again, look. 4 and 4, right here, look. We go 4 and 3, drop the car. Push out, hold, blink, burn again, come on, hit. Got it, stay with, stay low. Push it out, groove. Yeah, how we doing? Foot, hit. You know what? Let's funk it out. 2 and 2. Open. Come on. 2 and go. Work out. Push, and come on. Get the quads in there. Come on, y'all. Push. Come on. 4 moves right here. Go 4. Are you in there? 2 more right here. Groove. Hey. Right center right here. Oh, I feel it. Give me some skin, y'all. Work it out. Come on. Feeling good. This is time to shake your legs out. We're going to something called the heel toe. Look, watch wide right here. Look, wide out. Heel toe. Right foot up and back like this. You gotta groove and push and groove. Now what I want you to get used to is keeping that left knee back, okay? Knee over the ankle. Just dropping it here. Lift and back. Keep it bent. Start to fire up that quadricep, right? We're gonna work the glutes too. Go low right here, look. I'm going down, knee over ankle, and push. I'm turning my foot out here, but most of the weight is staying on my left side, so you keep it safe, okay? Don't put too much weight on your right knee. Stay here, okay? And push. Here we go. Stay here. Add your arms. Both arms up here. Triceps back. Push and lift. You gotta feel the work. You know why? Because when I see you walking down the street, I want you to be like, I'm cute in my jeans, work. And for sure, dig. You ready to go tempo? I can't hear you. You two, let's go tempo. Push, work. Come on, push it down. Dig it down. Come on. You feel the work? Fire it up. Fire it up. Come on, dig. That's 8. Come on, let's say 8 and 7. How many more, y'all? 4 and 3. Come on. What? March it out and burn. Yeah, come on. Now shake it out again. Shake it out. Look, I'm shaking. Do it. Yeah, come on. Right, left. Now look. We gotta go to the other side. We can't walk lopsided. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stay center. Here we go. Look. Left leg. Up and back. Heel toe. Look. Heel toe. Groove. So now when the heel comes up tight. See, even when I'm standing low. I'm tight. Look. Sneak a peek. Come down. And again, ready? So here, now what I need you to do is go up and down. Remember our form, up, knee over ankle, up, weight into the right side, push, turn out the left toe, push. Are we good? 4 more, go 4, and hit down, hit, 2 more, we're gonna funk it out in there. Hit the form, make it strong, add your arms right here, push, and drop, y'all, push, and drop, y'all, come on, push, and drop. Push, triceps, go back. Come on, 4 more. 2 more right here. Are we ready to go tempo? Let's work it out. Let's hit it. Push. Dig down. Work it out. Come on, take it up the ass. Exhale. Push it down. Last 8. Come on, let it out. Push it down. Cute. Work it out. 4 more. And 3. And 2. March out. Whoa.
That's why I don't like this video.
Alright, so we're feeling good. We got those legs nice and strong. But you know what? I'm going to march you wide right there. Because you know what's about to happen? I'm going to take this shake right. Knees over the ankles, the foundation. Take it down and up right here. Go down and up right here. Go down and up. See? Knees over ankle and I'm pushing. And I'm here. And guess what? I'm pushing my hips back. And I'm gigging, okay? Come on. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. Now, let's go tempo right here. Push it. Funky out. Go in. Push. Now, you come down. I want you to tighten up the core. But guess what? You gotta have a good time. But I don't want you to feel like you forget about this safety move, okay? Knees over ankles. 4 and 3. You know what? Let's march it out, y'all. Are we feeling good? Come on, yeah. All right, so let's just groove here. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take that mark out wide again, okay? And when I introduce you now, plant the feet and come down low. Tighten up the core. Arms up. Crunching your arms down to the right side. So it goes up and center. Now, as I do this, I'm going into my tilt tuck and tighten back to let you know. You'll get to know very well, okay? Get it lower into that squat. You got it? Push down. And here we go. We're gonna start to bring our elbows to our knees. Look, push down and up and push and up. We keep on moving and sit into the squat a little more so we can work those buns. Come on and push. Do you feel it? And jump. How about one more? Good. Watch out right here. All right. Good. Now we're gonna go back down into that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some things that are a little lower to the floor. So make sure you use your core and follow Tanya, okay? So here we go. Go back in that position. Come a little lower. Bring your arms up here. Now, left hand goes to the floor. Ready? Push. Touch it. Come center. And touch. And you can rock it and squeeze the oblique. How we doing, y'all? Come on. And get it. And work it. And push it. All right, get your rear nice and far back. Well, guess what? Let's go. Tempo right here. Tempo work. Yeah, I'm peeking at you. I can still see you work. Come on. And dig. And go. Come on. Last shake. Can we get 8 more? Yeah, go for it. And see, you know what? Let's watch this shit right here. Work. Oh, my hands and shit. Get it out. Shake it out. Good. Now, we're going to some lunges, okay? We got a couple things to remember. Knee over ankle, hip over knee. I'll tell you more about it in a second. But what I need you to do, give me a step back right here. Look, just move back. Hey, work it out. Now, each time you go side to side, you can work that oblique. Here and here. Now, start to bring the arms in like this. Just move, nice and easy. Good, never do it like this. Let's go down, look. Push, drop, and drop. Now, remember I was talking about knee over ankle and hip over knee? Look, now I'm pointing it out. Please don't show me here. Look, knee over ankle, boom, hip over knee, drop it, push. Ready? Come on. 2 more. Let's go, push. Hold. Don't get it out. Work. Get it again. Get it. Come on. Can you do more? Push it down. Work. Now, we're going to stay in this just for a little bit longer. Can we do it? Come on, hip hop agile. Go. I'm you up. Tighten up those abs. Tighten up. Yeah. Go. Push. Come on. Last 4, 4, 3, 2. Watch it out. Right here. Oh, y'all like my lunges? Yeah. Feels good. All right, now. Listen. Take your feet wide. Turn your body to the right side. Now, really hip over knee. Right here. Knee over ankle. Hips, up and back. Look. Up and back. Here. And back. Come on. Go up and back. So I'm lifting. Up and back. Just up and back. Up. 2 more. Up and back. Now listen. Roll the hips to me. So you circle. Roll around. There, roll. Then when you come out, look. Then look at it. All engaged in a little while. Work. Do it again. Come on. Ready? So here we go. Now, take the hips forward, back a little faster. Look. Hips and back. Hips and back. Hips and back. 4 more. Right here. Go forward. Hip over knee. Ready? And roll it out. Let's go. Open up. Hip it out. Work. You're working those obliques. 4 and 3. And watch it right and left. I feel that. Loosen up now. That's called lactic acid. That's how you can call lactic acid. I'll tell you about that later too. So come on. Let's turn our body to the other side. Because you know what? Gotta do it, y'all. So here we go. And 4. Hip over knee. Knee over ankle. Hips up and back. So up and back. See, up and back. Don't be afraid to put your hand in your stomach. Just feel around. Just feel how that's working. But guess what? You're getting long lean. While you said at the same time. Here we go. Ready? Take the hip and roll. I said roll in. Roll in. Now I know it's a little sexy, but when you put those jeans on, you're going to feel sexy, girl. And boy, come on. And here. Again. Work. Are you ready? Hips up and back. Tempo. Don't forget about the abs. And tighten. And groove. And work. Come on. And hit it. Yeah. Come on. Push. Now circle out. Tempo. Dig out. And hit it. It's just out. out. 4 more. Go 4 and 3. What? And march it out. Yeah. I feel like you do know that in hip hop too, but I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, so come on. All right, now what we got to do, bring our feet together, because we're going to do some leg raises that's really going to help you hit. Inside speed. Arms to the left. Ready? Back to foot. Push it out. Go through this and low. Every time you come back down, you want to bend your knee. Good quad working there. Okay, now, when you bring it in, I want you to squeeze the inner thigh. Do you guys feel that? Come on, squeeze. And now, come on, give me 8 more. 8 more, come on. 8 and down. Come on, stay with me, push. Flex the foot, up and down. I only want 4 more like this, and guess what? We're gonna go hip hop ass style, because we're working out oblique too. Ready? 5 and 6. Ready, y'all? Tempo, go, work, push, dig out, bend the knee, yeah, come again, come on, you got it, work through, work through, work through, work through, push, hey, go, 4 more right here, go 4, and 3, and 2, march it out, oh, you know what, I was feeling that, you feel good? Now, let's see the other side, remember, in the thigh squeeze, every time you come together, flex that foot, and squeeze that oblique. Ready? Here we go. Feet together. Arm to the left side. Here we go. Ready? Take it up. Flex it. And go. Work. And slim that hip. Boom. Ooh. Just slim the hip. You can put your hands here just to feel how that's working. And remember, bend the knee. Let's go again. Push. Come on. Keep it there nice and slow. Now, squeeze the glute as you lift. So you can wrap it all around there. It's wrapping. Oh my goodness. That feels so good. It wraps like me. Right around those abs. I'm right around those abs every day. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. Ready? Tempo. Let's work it out. Push. Go. And dig it out. Say yeah, y'all. Say yeah, y'all. Come on, push. Are we there? We got it. Work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah! I got it. Now listen, grab your mat because we're going to go to the floor so I can get some more hip buns inside. Hey. Are you ready for some more hip buns inside action? Well, let's go into the tabletop right here. Okay, now listen.
14 squat 185 deadlift. That's awesome, actually. I don't know what my maxes are. I haven't done them in a while. If you're still there, I don't know if you're still there or not. FaZe Brandon on Twitch says he's 14 years old, squats 185, deadlifts 185, and benches 135. That's awesome. Keep it up. I'll find out how much I can do in a few months because I got a specific program that I'm doing, so and I'll find out. I'll find out in a few months what I'll be at. Most likely I can do at least that, or probably about that, somewhere around there. We'll just say that, most likely. But I haven't done a max in a long time, so. But no, keep up the good work. Keep going. So you don't end up like me and going through cycles. Going fat, skinny, fat, skinny, fat, skinny. Anyway.
I want you to come with the flat back.
I'm going to have to pause this later. I rarely get any comments, period. At least, you know, I wanted to address it before somebody disappeared. Also wanted to make sure it wasn't a troll. I get a lot of those too, so. Alright, anyway. This is off. Okay.
Make sure your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are in line. Keep the knee in, tight squeeze coming. Let's go to a leg. Let's back now. Push and back. Good. Extend foot. Come on. Use those lines. And push it. Have some fun. Come on. You got to keep that form, okay? Very important for you to keep your form. Dig in here. Push and back. And good. Now keep going here. Come on. Go back and in. Squeeze. Come on. Come on. Squeeze it. Bend back and push. Can I get 4 more, y'all? 4 right here. Now listen, I need you to just hold it back there. Hold it back and squeeze. Just squeeze that glute. Make it rock hard so you can look good and feel good. Now start to pulse that heel to the ceiling and press and dig. Keep going here. Come on, push and push. Are you feeling good? Do you feel that burn? Come on, lift and up and lift and up. Keep going, lift, push. Keep those abdominals nice and tight. Come on, give me 8 more and 7 and 6. Come on, 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. You know what? I want you to hold it again. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. Hold up. Good. Hold it here. 1 more right here. And 4 more counts to hold. Now listen. Squeeze the foot into the other side of the body. So you kind of bring your glutes together. And you squeeze it. And you work it. Come on. Push. And push. Are your abdominals engaged? Come on. Come on. Keep that flat back. Push. Tighten up. And go. And push. Come on. And dig. And dig. Come on. And keep it going. Keep it going. Work. And give it. Come on. Push. Keep going. How we feeling, y'all? How we feeling? Let's hold it here. Hold it. Hold and squeeze. You gotta hold and squeeze. You gotta hold and squeeze. Come on. Tighten it good. Now listen. Start to bend the leg up. Start to bend the leg up. You want to have your leg come in 90 degrees. And you need to adjust yourself. Just adjust yourself just to make sure everything is in line. Now, twist the heel to the ceiling. Let's go. Press. And lift. And go. Come on. And dig. And go. How do we feel? Come on. Feeling good. Push. Go. Come on. 4 more right here. 4 and 3. You know what? I'm going to give you a little bit more. Keep going. Go. Come on. Come on. Yes. 4 and 3. Now you can stop. Now come into child's pose. Quick lift. But you know what? Don't stay down there too long because we got more working out to do. Lift up. The other knee and push. Leg press. Push. And back. Oh yeah. We got another side to our body, y'all. We got to bleed cute and bleed fly. I said bleed fly. I meant beat fly. Come on. And go. Come on. Lift. And go. You got it. Come on. Push. You keep that going for me. Squeeze it more. Just squeeze it. Look at my buns if you need to. They're there to help you out. Come on. And dig. And work. And push. Come on. Give me 4 more. I said 4. Are you guys ready to move on? Well, then give me 2 more then. Come on. Here we go. Now, hold it back there now. Just hold. Hold and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Make sure that your alignment is correct. Get abdominals are tight. And let's start to pulse it up to the ceiling. Lift. And squeeze. You know what? That run feels so amazing to me. I don't know what to do with myself. So come on. Lift. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Lift. And squeeze. And squeeze. Come on. Go 4 and 3. Now look. Hold it here. Hold it here. Come on. Hold. Hold. Now we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to start to squeeze our glutes together right here. Let's squeeze them in. Press. And press. You guys feel that? You feel that working? Come on. Feel that burn. I told you that lactic acid is the most amazing acid you ever feel in your body. Come on. Go. And press. Now, I want you to hold it there. Hold it there. Hold. Hold and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Dig it out. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. Now what I need you to do is bend the knee again. Bend it up. Put it to the ceiling. Come on. Make sure you have that 90-degree feel. Okay? Now hold it. Find the position. Press up to the ceiling. Let's go. Come on. And press. And press. Press. Keep going. How we feeling? How we feeling? Push. You know what? Keep going. Come on. Dig through. Work. Work. Work it out. Come on. We got it. You know what? That's it. Can we do it, y'all? Hey. Tighten up. Squeeze. 4 more right here. 4 and 3 and 2. Release child's pose. That felt amazing. Are you good? Well, you know what? It's time to stretch. So come up right here. Come up. All right. Now look. We're going to stretch it down. I said work. Now, stretch out those feet. Take that deep breath out. This is a fierce workout. See?
Okay. music. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I forgot to go before I started. Why is it so quiet? It was like all the way down. Okay. For you YouTube people, that was like a split second. I'm gonna edit it out. For you live people, it's live. Okay, so yeah. My workout glasses. Ooh, I don't even wear those. See, I got another little bit of a headache, and it's coming like right through my eye on this side. The temple and the eye right here. Stiff neck. I always start from a stiff neck. Maybe I should go to chiropractor. Chiropractor. Break my neck. Alright, anyway. We're starting with front squats. Still gotta set that up. Okay. Alright, so last week we did 40 pounds in the first set, 50 pounds in the second set. We're going up to 55. So that's 20, 35 total, right? 17 and a half on each side, I believe. Yeah. So 20, 30, 35, 37 and a half. Oh, I just ordered two more of these. Not that I didn't care. I ordered two more of these, 2 egg timers, little digital ones. It's a 2-pack for $7. $6.98. $7. And another charger for my phone. I think I said that in the beginning. Alright, 37 and a half. 47 and a half. 55. Alright. Probably should have taken some etc. before I came down. Probably should have. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Alright, first set, 55 pounds, 15 reps. We're gonna go up to 60. That little break thing was just because of my headache. A lot of breath. The first, like mini break. Just had to adjust it. Alright. These come off. That was loud. That didn't help my headache. It's getting warm. Only got down to like 62 last night, but I don't even think it got that low. I thought it was going to be like 78 today. So I left all the windows open and the AC off last night, the heater off. I think it's starting to get warm. It's getting warm down here. Okay, second set. 60 pounds. Squats make you lose your breath. Anyway, 60 pounds, 15 reps. I'm gonna start off next with that. Probably do more. There's something about it. It's like feeling a little off. So, just because of my headache and the mugginess down here. Got a couple windows though. That actually does help a little bit already. Okay. All right, next three exercises are going to be on the resistance machine, that knockoff Bowflex thing over there. I need my ankle straps on. first up is the cable kickbacks. Did 35 pounds in the first set, 40 on the second. We're going to 45. Okay. Again, this is resistance, not weight. 25, 35, 45. I felt there was a couple of those where I wasn't actually getting my leg all the way back. But I think for the most part it was, and I know the rest of them I obviously did because the cable, the band went all the way as far as it could go. So, we'll keep it at 45 for the second set. 45, 15, do 45 again, see how that goes. AC is going on as soon as I get upstairs. Fuck. Alright, second set, 45 pounds, 15 reps, and we'll take that to 50 next week. Alright, leg abductors, that is the outward swing. Abductors are your outer portion of the hip. Abs, hip flexors, hips, abductors. Alright, we did 15 pounds in the first set, 20 in the second set. We're keeping it at 20. Alright, left leg was definitely not feeling that as nicely as the right leg. It could be because I did the left leg second. The right leg is, remember, when you're doing this has to support it, so you're kind of moving this a little bit too. So it could be that. I don't know. 20 pounds, 15 reps, it's going to stay 20 pounds. Okay. mention I don't like that? I don't like those. Bad part is, I came up with a routine. Second set, 20 pounds, 15 reps. We'll keep it 20 pounds next time. Alright, so leg adductors, inward swing. We did 35 in the first set, 35 in the second set last week. Keep it at 35. And then we're done with the resistance. Kicking exercise. Whatever I'm trying to say. Make sure I'm on the right side. And I forget to say that I do it half in front, half behind. The behind ones are easier. That's not why I do it. It's because obviously if the behind ones are easier, there's a difference in how it works. So I do both. But I think it's kind of dumb to do two different exercises. But then again, I make bicep curls like it. I guess I could. But that would throw my whole fucking routine off on one exercise. We already got everything set up for the whole year. That would throw the supersets completely off. I don't mind having an extra one here, but it totally throw the supersets off. You know, I could just do it at the same time. I'm not changing it. Not changing it. Not now. It's too late. Maybe we'll make two separate exercises for it when the year's over and we start doing it. That sounds like a plan. Alright. Now, if I was judging that based off the behind the back swings, I would definitely take that up. The front ones, 35, 15. We'll keep that at 35 for now. So First set I did 8 in front, 7 in the back. This set I'll do 7 in the front, 8 in the back. Yeah. Comments. No comments. No comments. No viewers. One viewer. One viewer. Alright, second set, 35 pounds, 15 reps. We'll go up to 40 next week. As soon as I get these abductors out of swings up, I could probably switch over to using the actual weight machine. But then again, I'm also thinking about changing my overhead chest press, overhead, whatever, to the resistance machine. Just for better posture and better focus, because I can actually lean against it. That one I can't. Without destroying the cable. Anyway, I forgot to take the weights off. I knew that a little bit ago. And I forgot that I remembered. Okay, so there now. Okay. So last week I did this without my little platform to raise my feet up, and it seemed to be fine. Which will make it easier. Alright, anyway, did I say what we're doing? Did I say it? I don't know if I said it. Barbell hip raises. We did 25 on the first set, 30 on the second set. We're doing 35 today. So I'm going to get my 10-pound straight bar here. what did I say? 35, so it means I need 25 total of 12 and a half on each side. At least that's full. Now I like using the quick clamps on here, but I don't like it. See, I like them because I hate doing this. But on this threaded one, the quick clamps work. They don't really like lock them into place, so they don't like rattle around. It really isn't such a big deal. Except that it annoys the hell out of me. If I didn't go to the bathroom earlier, this would not have been good. Not have been good. Not a good idea. I have a bad habit of propping my head up in awkward positions when I'm on the couch or in my bed. Like I'm literally like, and I'm sitting, this is my back on the bed. The headboard's here, and I'm like, doing that. Alright, anyway. Alright. 1. Hungry. If I come down here within like 15 minutes of eating my protein bar, I wouldn't be still hungry. I'd still probably be hungry or getting hungry, but so the issue I had with that was not the weight. Look at the glasses over there. 35 pounds, 15. The fact that I completely forgot that I was going to brace the bench because the bench keeps popping backwards. 40. Could be wrong. That should help hold it in place. Alright, so I'm going to go up to 40. I could just use these. Sand weights, 15 each. I think that'll work. See how time consuming this is? Even if I were to switch to 2.5 for 5, this would take me just as long. Alright. 40 pounds. No, I have heavier weights. This, and then 2 donkey calf raises and done. Not quite. That's what bothers me. I should just be able to lean back and do it. What I need is like a whole platform here. Like I had that thing. I had that to hold up platform. I took it apart. Anyway, that's where you see. One. sand weights, they slide easier on the carpet. Like little shuttle pucks. Shuttlecock. What are they called? Shuttlecock? I'd like to show. Nice thing about leg day, even though it's kind of intense, it's only 6 exercises instead of 9. It's after 12. I think my dash ended. But I started a new one whenever. I'm sure it'll be busy enough. Maybe. If not, keep up the good work, man. Thank you. I will try. Okay, what did I do? What the fuck did I do? Barbell hip raises. 40 pounds in the second set, 15 reps. I'm going to keep that at 40. See, when I have a headache, glasses are bothering my eyes. But I can't read because of my glasses. Alright. I don't know if I said it or how many times I said it. Donkey calf raises. We did 15 pounds, double leg, 15 pounds on the first set, 20 pounds in the second set. We're keeping it at 20 pounds. With the dip belt. Dip belt. Again, best way of doing the weight, so you're not like squatting down, you know, past the point of where you're supposed to, with your knees over your ankles. Would be put the weight on bench. So that way you're not squatting down in a improper, dangerous to your body position. Okay, so 20 pounds in the dip belt, and again, once you get, I didn't set it up. Once you get into position, you'll need to adjust the belt lower to be over your buttocks, not on your hips. That way the weight goes up and down with your legs, not forward and back with your body, or staying stationary, basically. I think I was right the first time. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so from here, again, I say this every week, but you gotta make sure you know what you're doing. You want to adjust this. Obviously, you want to move yourself as you fall. You want that as far back as possible so that it goes up and down with your body. It doesn't just kind of sit here and dangle. Like the other thing. Alright. First set, 20 pounds. Always have that where I want it. I don't know if I had the positioning wrong or anything. But 20 pounds, 15 reps. I'll take that to 25 for the second set. I don't know if I was in the wrong position or what was going on, or if it's just I can do more. Could be either or. Could be both. At all possible. It's always best to use one weight, close to one weight as possible. Might still bang something, but less likely you're going to pinch something between weights. Okay, second set, 25 pounds, and then we're done. We're all done. Get back to this post. Three, we'll call it three. Oh, bitch. Woo! That was burning. Alright, 25 pounds, 15 reps, second set. Keep that 25 pounds. Next week, done. So yeah, I got a new Type-C cable coming just to keep down here. I have extra blocks, old phones and stuff, so this chintzy cable, which has been charging, as long as it doesn't move, it's fine. But it's been charging the phone the whole time, I believe. That up there. We got 2 more quick clamps coming to keep over here with the lat machine. I like using the quick clamps with the smaller bars too, because they do work. They do hold them into place. It's just, they're awkward. They're only 5 feet, which barely comes to here, so it's kind of hard to change the weights on here. It's a lot easier to do it on the ground. And when you put the bar on the ground, use the quick clamps, it doesn't always get it as tight as it would if they were hanging up here. At least there, the keeps it level. On the ground, they want to kind of fold in or fold out or something. So it's kind of hard to make sure they stay straight. With the twist ones, you can get it tight, then they'll stay straight and not like clank around while you're using it. And then the egg timers. I've got the egg timers for my planks. It's a set of 2. It came with a set of 2 for $6, $7, something like that. I think you can only have one thing timed on at a time. But there's 2, so I can use them both. I can set up my whatever time I have for the planks and whatever time I have for the the side planks. And then when we start our 3 to 10 and subsequently our 5 to 6, we only need really 1 in between, so we can do our interval cardios in between sets. So yeah. Then there's always my seated calf raise machine that's in my Amazon wish list. Just saying. And the standing one. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just kidding. Unless you're gonna do it. Yeah, that's everything. So I'm still talking. Cool bandana, bro. Yeah, I like this one just because I like the off color. Like it's like not like black, it's not gray, it's not brown. It's basically dirt. It's dirt color. Kind of matches my hat that I wear every day. It's roughly the same color as my hat, which is kind of an off gray color. So I kind of like it. How much you got it for? I don't know, it probably came in a pack or something that I got at Walmart like 20 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, it's just a regular paisley bandana, just different colors, just you can buy them in packs at Walmart, Target, things like that. So, my guess is I probably paid somewhere between $5 to $7 for a pack of 3. It's been so long, I don't know. I got a green one, an off dark red one, white one. I think there's a regular black one. It's a one with a skull on it. It's like a NASCAR-ish one. Looks kind of NASCAR-y. I don't know. I think it's some auto part something or other. I have a George Strait one, which I won't wear down here for that. Got that George Strait concert 20 plus years ago. So it's just folded up in a drawer. Fold up in the same drawer I keep these bandanas in, but it stays at the bottom, so I don't use it. I was like, it's just a bandana. Like, no, not using it. Probably should just iron it out and put it up on the wall or something. Anyway, so yeah, I got a headache. I need to eat. I got to get videos uploaded and downloaded and processed and whatever. Shower, put the mulch down. I don't want to put this. I'll do it Monday. I'll put it down Monday. So it's like back. I gotta go out there and mow the lawn anyway. And that's my day off. Start some laundry. Dishes are done. Yeah. Anyway, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the same usernames. Twitter, I believe, is also the same thing. I still haven't looked to make sure, but I think it is. So yeah, if you want to check my other platforms that you're not on, by all means, go ahead. As you can tell, I'm not very specific on how you communicate with me. I will talk to you on whatever platform you talk to me on, because I'm not an asshole. I don't know why I keep saying it. I don't know, it just bothers me. It bothers me when people go live on multiple platforms and say, I'm only answering questions in Twitch, or I'm only talking to people in TikTok. You know, I will say that I prefer the communication to go through TikTok, but I'm not going to tell you that's the only way you can communicate with me, which I make very clear in every one of these little spiels that I do. So, but anyway, TikTok is my main account. All my updates and highlight reels and everything else as far as the workout goes go there first. Into the fitness journey playlist, highlight reels I have moved over to their own playlist called weekly workout highlight reels. Pretty self-explanatory. First two playlists on my page that you see once you scroll down, right there, highlight reels and then fitness journey playlist, right there. If you want to communicate with me, any questions, comments, or concerns, I would prefer that you direct them to a video in one of those two playlists, or use the Q&A feature. That way I can make a video replying to your comment, question, or concern. Yeah. Anyway, all the weekly updates and highlight reels, as well as the weekly progress pictures, go up on YouTube. Not YouTube. Instagram. Go up on Instagram. Those are also on my Twitter. Yeah, and anything posted to Instagram also goes to my Facebook on the public side. I keep certain things for friends. I keep and then all the workout stuff public, something like that. Yeah, so yeah, all the workouts and all the other videos, go onto YouTube as well. There are two playlists for you there. One titled Workouts, which has all the live streams edited with text over as far as the workouts we're doing, as far as the weight we're using, the weight for each set, the weight we're going to use for next set, all that fun stuff. That's in the workout playlist. Every other video that is on my highlight reel and my fitness journey playlist is in the fitness journey playlist on YouTube. So fitness journey playlist and workouts on YouTube, fitness journey playlist and highlight reels on TikTok. Twitch I just live stream, and then Instagram is just there on the top of my page. So but yeah, links to the YouTube videos get posted to my Twitter and Facebook as soon as they're published. And I believe as of right now, my link tree is on TikTok and Instagram, so it won't do everything else. My Amazon wish list, Cash App, I think. Cash App's on there. Something else. Oh yeah, my cafe press that I'm still working on, and my Teespring merch sites. None of which have anything to do with working out. I think they're more political design. There is a Ponyboy 113 shirt that I think is really cool. If you go to my TikTok and look at my profile picture, I have that as a T-shirt, and I think it looks really, really cool. looks kind of like a CD cover, the old CD covers. It's got the picture there, and it says Pony Boy 113 going up or down or something like that. I haven't looked at it in a while. I think it looks pretty cool. So that is, I think, on both of my t-shirt accounts. So yeah, it's 12:30. I am done. I need to go eat. I need to take some Excedrin, and yeah. Au revoir, mon ami.